Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Taisha with Organized Plans. I want to start by thanking all of my returning subscribers for spending some time with me today. And if you're new to my channel and haven't subscribed yet, I would love to have you. In today's video, I am going to be setting up a brush lettering swatch book, as well as swatching all of my current brush pens. And I thought this would be a fun video to share my collection. And I want to set up this swatch book so that I can have that to refer back to on the different colors that are in with these individual brands. So if you like to join me as I set up my swatch book and swatch all of my brush pens, then just keep on watching and let's get started. Okay, so for the swatch book, I am going to be using just this little small booklet here. This is from Muji. I got it a while ago, and it's just a spiral bound notebook. It has just this little elastic band. And it's a pretty small size book. I thought it would be perfect for this use that I have. And we're just going to set this up, and I'm going to swatch the different colored pens in this booklet. And I did go ahead and grab some washi. This is also by the Muji brand, and I'll just use this to kind of do some decoration on each page. And I want to kind of keep the book a little bit uniform. So because I'm using this like navy blue and white, I'm going to just grab some boxes from Mojo Jojo Plans, her jewel tone boxes. There are some navy blue boxes towards the back here. Yep, that I'm going to use as like headers for each page so that I can kind of denote each brand that I'll be using. So that's what we'll kind of use for this setup. And I just have kind of a pen, my tool pen, my favorite brand pen, and that's what I'll use to kind of denote each brand name. In terms of the brush pens, I have a few different sets here. The first brand is going to be from Kelly Creates, and I think I bought this directly from her website, but I know they carry this brand in Joann's as well. And so I have the small tip brush pens here. And then, and these are just one kind of single-sided. This is what I use for my hand lettering practice. And then I have kind of her dual tip, which is a larger tip, as you can see here, on one end. And then I think a slightly smaller tip, yeah, that you can see here. So these are dual tip. I have not really started practicing with the dual tip markers like these or from Tombow, just because I'm still learning hand lettering, and you know, really to practice, it works out better to use kind of the smaller tip to really gain your control of using the brush pen. But I'm going to swatch, you know, all the colors I have here from the Kelly Creates brand. And then I have this Tombow. This is the Fudenosuke brand by Tombow. These are the hard tip. It just means that the tip for the brush pen is a bit firmer, and again, it's like really great for being as a beginner and learning hand lettering. So we're going to kind of swatch all of those. And then finally I have these Pentel. These are the Sign pen hand lettering or brush tip pens. These are a pack of 24. I should have mentioned that I got the Tombow Fudenosuke brush tip pens from Amazon, and I picked up these Pentel ones from Amazon as well. And these are nice because they're, again, a smaller tip, but they come in so many colors, and they're a little bit softer than the Tombow hard one. So it just, you know, helps if you are looking for a firmer tip or a softer tip. So we'll swatch these as well. So before I start swatching, I just want to do kind of a setup of my book. I have everything falling, so sorry about the noise. Okay, and I just want to kind of set up this very first page. And we'll just bring this up a little bit. Okay, my chair is like so squeaky. And just want to do a little bit of a design and kind of create a little bit of a cover page here. Nothing too elaborate, just something where I can denote, you know, what this book is all about. So I'm just going to tear some washi here. Nothing, as I said, too fancy. I just want to kind of use this washi, and wow, you get so much on this roll. It is like awesome and really easy to tear and work with. So we'll just kind of place this down, and then finally kind of the last color here, and just a little bit of a design. Okie dokie. So we'll have that for the top of the page, and then kind of do similar on the bottom. Okie dokie. So we have the darker blue, then kind of the dot print, and I have really been enjoying hand lettering. I have done a video on my channel as well, just kind of recapping for my first quarter of the hand lettering practice and the kind of the course or program that I'm following by JLB Crafts. So definitely check out that video. It has some great ideas and more details about that course and practice. So I'm just going to label this I'll just normal print. So I'll just say brush just say brush lettering. And nothing too fancy. Swatch. And then we'll just say book. Okay, this is just, you know, for me to have a little bit of a cover page. I may shift these down a little bit just to give that a little bit more space, but that's good enough to get us started. And then in terms of, I want to kind of have these going on each page, and I'll do some washi, and then I'll do kind of a box here, and I think we'll start with the Pentel. So I think let's see, there's 24. I probably have enough room to do just this page, so we'll start here. And then we can, if we need to flip to another page, we can. And everything is just falling behind the scenes here. So, all right, I think we are good. Okay, I need to put some of that DW40 or something on this chair here. And these wheels are pretty squeaky. Okay, so I think we have a start here. I did try to go ahead and put them in kind of rainbow or Roy G. Biv color order, so to speak, just so I wasn't wasting too much time on that in the video. And I think I'm just going to kind of turn this just to make it a little bit easier for me. And we'll just go across. So we'll just start kind of with our reds, and I'll do every other line. These colors are pretty vibrant, which is nice. This is the first time I've ever done kind of this swatch test type of video, so you have to bear with me and let me know what you think. And definitely drop a comment down below and let me know if you know how to brush letter, or if you are also learning. I am totally a beginner, but I'm really loving it. I'm having so much fun learning, and this was one of the kind of skills, so to speak, that I wanted to learn this year. And so I'm really enjoying kind of sticking with it and just practicing and learning. So let's see here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so kind of continue on with these colors, and I think we'll have just enough room to get them all on the page. And I think this swatch book, you know, if I want to kind of do some brush lettering and in my planner and match up certain brush pens with you know, the spread that I'm doing that week, I'll be able to kind of refer back to this book and see what the different colors look like. Okay, so just continuing on. Really pretty. It's a really nice kind of navy blue. And if you have been brush lettering, and if you have found some pens that you really like to use, definitely leave a comment down below and let me know any great brands that you recommend that I try. I know I have a few more on my list. I want to get the brush pens, I think, from the Ride-Tech brand. I've seen a Le Pen brand as well. And then kind of the last set I have on my list is by Archer and Olive, the Kiliograph pens that I've heard great things about as well. So I know on Amazon there are a number of different brands out there depending on how much you want to spend. These were kind of like a middle price point, and to some degree the quality of the pen does matter, because it does, you know, the quality when you're writing, and as you press down, you really want kind of the pen to bounce back into its neutral position. And sometimes like the lower quality pens don't do that quite as well. I've also heard of, you know, you have some brands that kind of fray, but I have not found that to be any problems whatsoever with the brands that I have here. So I think that's a great start for us. So I'm just going to write in here, this was the Pentel Brush Sign pen. So Pentel, I'll just say Sign pen. Okay, and in terms of kind of the ghosting or shadowing, it is coming through pretty well. This paper is quite thin, so I'm not surprised to see that on the back side of the page, but that's okay. I think this works for me, at least for this swatch book. So that will be our first set of pens. So I'm just going to kind of get these out the way and put this in my container here, and then we'll move on over to the I think we'll do kind of the Tombow ones next. Okie dokie. All right. And, you know, these are all pretty much a set of primary colors. So that works well. They may even carry some of the pastels, and I know the bigger kind of dual tip markers, brush pen markers, they have so many shades and colors and so forth. So this is going to be the zebra. I'll probably write that in at the end, but we'll just get started. Again, kind of going in our rainbow order, and we'll just start with the red here. And as I said, these are much harder tip, but I do find you can get pretty good control with these. These came in a pack of 10. So a good assortment, and I think I paid maybe less than $15. And I don't think I put these quite in rainbow order, but that's okay. I think I was supposed to do the pink before the orange, but it's fine. And then we'll go over into the blue. Like the orange a lot. And kind of our violet. I like that these have a brown in the pack as well. And then gray. And then finally our black. Okie dokie. So we'll kind of move these to the side as well. Put these in my container here to store them. Okay, and I'll just grab one so I can have the spelling. So this is a zebra and Fudenosuke. Okay. All right, so we have that in there, and now we will turn the page and move on to the Kelly Creates. And I know for the Kelly Creates, she also has like some hand lettering books to learn hand lettering. She's got a set of like tracing paper that you can purchase as well. That's very helpful for practice. I have just found that the JLB Crafts, her video and course on YouTube, to be very, very helpful and like easy to follow, and you know, really realistic, and you're able to learn, you know, words, I think, at a much faster pace as you're learning new letters. And so it's great. Definitely highly recommend if you're interested in learning hand lettering. I do have that full playlist of her course in the description box below. So this is going to be Kelly Creates. All right, and I'll, on the next label, I'll just put the dual on that, so I'll know the difference. So just continuing on, and I guess one thing to just notice for the zebra ones, hardly, you know, no heavy shadowing or ghosting in comparison to the Pentel Sign. So that's just, you know, something to note. But we will get started with the Kelly Creates, starting with kind of this pink here. All right. Really pretty colors. I think there's so many great options on the market, which is really nice. And as I said, at all different price points, so it works out really well. was just looking to see if this one had an orange, but doesn't look like it. Okay, now moving on to our blue. And you can see some of these are similar. Some of the other colors. We have a gray. And then finally, black. I would say this pen as well is on the softer side in terms of the tip, similar to the Sign, the Pentel Sign brush pen. Okay, and then not too bad in terms of the ghosting on the back of the page for these either, so good to note. And then we will go on now to the dual tip. And we'll just go ahead and label this very quickly. Just kind of a good way to use washi and just bring a little bit of decoration to the page. All right. Okie dokie. And I'm just going to grab one more label here for us. And I'm just going to say this is the Kelly dual tip. Okay. And so now this time we will do both sides of the pen. I'll start with the larger tip. And then the smaller tip. Yeah, these are pretty soft. All right, so again, to the larger. I think down the line, I would like to get some of the Tombow dual brush pens, but I think I may wait until like around Black Friday, because I think they will like go on sale. I know last year, I think Michael's and Joann's, they had them like buy one, get one free, or buy one, get one 50% off, something like that. So I definitely have to wait for a good sale because there's so many colors, and to really complete that entire collection of colors will add up for sure. So again, they are very similar for our primary colors here. And again, we have kind of a bigger tip and then the smaller tip. All right, then moving into the blue. And then a little bit darker blue. Oh, that's really pretty. And then moving over into finally this last purple. Oh, that's really pretty. It's like a mauve purple. And then finally the black. And looks like this tip is a little bit, I don't know, maybe something was on it. Okay, really thick. And then same here for this one. It's like some kind of like residue or something on the tip. All right, and there's our black. So awesome. I think this is great. So this says, you know, kind of I've filled in for all of the colors and styles that I have. So, and then this is what kind of the back side looks like for the dual tip for Kelly Create. So definitely another great set. Number of similar colors, so I think the Pentel has the most variety. I am looking forward to trying out some additional brands and just adding to my color collection. So that's going to be it for this video for building out this swatch lettering book and swatching all of my brush pens. So thanks everyone so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and feel free to comment below and let me know what you think. And again, thanks everyone so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye friends.